esports betting league. You can bet over there on GSL games or on other games from our league, of course, and from other tournaments like NASL and so on. So it's kind of a pretty nice website. You can see everything what you did, and it's a bit different than Gosu Gamers. They set up betting chances before, so you can bet on 2-0 for X player or 2-1 for X player and so on, and they have different values. So for example, tomorrow's game between Dimaga and Star Eagle, for example, Dimaga is clear favorite one, so if you bet on Dimaga you will win 1.1. 1.0 means you will get your sum back and you will only get 0.1 as a profit, so it's not that good. See that the players are in lobby and waiting for Beastyqt to tell me that he's ready, and there he said it. Let me put the slow music, the music that I usually play. And if you're wondering what's the soundtrack, right now you are hearing Solar Fields with album movements. That's what I'm usually playing, and I also play Nervous Test Pilot with the soundtrack from Frozen Synapse. So anyway, let's go directly into the game. We have Naugrim versus Beastyqt. So, welcome guys. This is the first game from today. We have for sure we are going to have at least 5 best of 3s. We have Beastyqt spawning on the bottom and Naugrim spawning on the top. The map is Shatter a Temple without close positions. Now, in case you don't know who these players are, boot players are pretty... let's not call them popular. Popular players are Puck and Dydra that get people to sign tits and so on. So, but they are pretty good players from Europe. Naugrim is from gosugamers.net. That website I told you can bet on. They also have news about StarCraft, Dota 2 and so on. So they also made... it's also a pretty old website. As old as Team Liquid, if I remember correctly, or something like that. So they also decided to make a team and they got Naugrim in. And the reason why... Naugrim is actually an invite spot to the league. And the reason why I got Naugrim is because... I've casted him a lot of times in Craft Cup and other online tournaments, and I have always been surprised on how well he plays and how entertaining his games were. And to be honest, he had some pretty entertaining games. If you have time, check Naugrim versus the Beast. It's the first game from the group. That was a pretty awesome game. And Beastyqt, I've known Beasty before he joined Empire more than 1 year ago. Also, I've noticed him while I was casting a lot of Craft Cup back then. And back then he got like no attention, but I've always casted him, and yeah, he always played this pretty nice and pretty nice TVT. TVT, which was pretty strong, but I've noticed him with TVZ mostly. So look at what Naugrim is doing. He's trying to force Beasty not to get the supply depot up, but Beastyqt is opening with 2 barracks and no gas, of course. And after that, probably he will add command center somehow. He's always the player that likes to play with a command center. Now it's going to be pretty interesting. Beastyqt doesn't know where Naugrim is, but he knows right now that Naugrim is spawning on cross. And I've seen some very interesting bunker rushes by Naugrim, and let's see how Naugrim will actually manage to get out of this. Naugrim already with the drones down, and he's trying to do a surround over here. So Beastyqt almost killing a drone. This drone needs to be saved. And a bunker is going down right now. A second bunker is going down. And yeah, this is what Beastyqt likes to do. And this is not a cheese play, don't worry. I know how some players, they've learned watching some online videos that oh yeah, you have to play a macro game, and that means to stay in base and take as much as more bases and don't attack. So basically this is very legit. Beastyqt knows what he's doing. He's trying to put pressure on Naugrim, and Naugrim what Naugrim is doing right now is pretty smart. He knows that he can't stop the bunkers, so he will stop the reinforcements, because even if bunkers finish, if a bunker is empty, it will basically, it means nothing, because an empty bunker can't shoot. But you can see that the Beastyqt already managed to get at least 4 marines into these 5 marines in total into this bunker. He also has 1 red marine over here. But Naugrim got in time a spine crawler, and the spine crawler, Naugrim is trying to save it, and he's doing it nicely. And he's moving this spine crawler forward, and also this one. You need to be very careful. A spine crawler has a range of 7, while marine has a range of 5, if I remember, and because he's in a bunker, he has a range of 6. So Naugrim is doing pretty nicely right now. He is, and as you can see, Beastyqt behind this is adding a command center. We have more marines that are coming over here, and Naugrim has like no Zerlings right now. He is producing drones, and he is, Beastyqt is using these 2 SCVs in order to repair. So he's keeping a good contain, but of course the thing is that the hatchery is not falling down, and that's pretty important. But right now a lot of more marines come right now, and as you can see, Beastyqt is starting to do the marine dance, and this is one spine crawler got down. This is looking very bad right now for Naugrim, because this base will probably fall. We have only 4 Zerlings on the way and 2 queens. 1 queen will spawn over here, and it's a good idea because it will tank some damage, but you also need a lot of Zerlings. He has no Zerling speed right now, so he won't be able to surround real fast or stop the mines from going into the bunkers. The queen popped out. Careful, save the queen, and also careful with this overlord. As you can see, he's putting the spine crawler forward, and he will try to do a surround while this spine crawler burrows, but Beastyqt did not attack it. He went for the injury at spine crawler, and right now it seems that Naugrim is still trying to do something. 8 Zerlings are on the way. Then this hatchery is on the red. It will fall right now, and Beastyqt already has some huge advantage because he has his orbital command on the way. He's adding 2 more barracks, and he will put constant pressure on Naugrim. Also, what you want to do is always keep 1 marine on each bunker, because if you noticed, if the bunker is empty, it will look different, but if the bunker has at least 1 marine, it will look like it's full. Of course, the only way to figure it out if the bunker is full is to watch this flame. As you can see, you only have 1 flame over here. The queen got down. The spine crawler will also go down, and right now Naugrim is forced to stay in 1 base. He has spawning pool on the way, and he's adding a baneling nest. Maybe not sure exactly how he should have reacted. He was pretty decent, but he didn't have the Zerling speed, and he didn't have banings earlier. But of course, it's pretty hard to do even with banings, because Beastyqt knows how to dance with the mines. Nice transfusion on the spine crawler, and yeah, Beastyqt is still keeping the contain. He also has a creep tumor, so he can move the spine crawlers closer, and Beastyqt will not have vision to shoot up unless, of course, he has a couple of marines up or something. Careful with this one. Oh, Beastyqt right on time, moving forward. Nice transfusion again. He's moving forward with the Zerlings again, but this spine crawler, it did not fall yet. It did fall right now, and again Naugrim lost a shitload of Zerlings, and he's forced to retreat with this spine crawler, so he can't do anything. Jesus, the speed will finish right now, and he also has 10 more Zerlings on the way. And look, a shitload of banings. And let's see what Beastyqt is doing. He's researching steam pack, and when he will get steam pack, it's going to be like, oh. Okay, now Grim will still try to do something with the Spine Crawler. There are 2 Marauders on the top, but no, the Spine Crawler, another transfuse, nicely done. But careful, the Marauders are still alive, oh my god. Losing more Zerlings. Yeah, he killed 1 Marauder, but he lost the Spine Crawler. And right now, more Banelings for Naugrim. And he, as I've said, he will try to break this, but then again, Beastyqt has 4 barracks in total. He's adding a factory and a star point, and he's building a reactor on the factory. That means he will swap the factory with the star point and get more medic vacs. And he can even get one Viking and try to come inside and start shooting the overlords, and that will be even harder for Naugrim. So Naugrim is being forced to go out soon. He's building 6 more banelings. And as you can see, Beastyqt is smart. Beastyqt got the Marauders, and he's keeping the Marauders on the top ground because he wants to absorb some damage from the banelings with the Marauders. So you can see he's also spreading the Marauders out. So the banelings are going down. Let's see what Naugrim can do right now. The bunkers fell down. Only 2 bunkers remain, but look how much army Beastyqt still has, and right now he's moving up. He's even doing a scan, and there's the good game. If you have lags, try the low quality version for the stream. There should be a button somewhere around, I think in the top right corner. So I'm going to play a commercial while I create the lobby for the second game. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm talking with Beastyqt. Beastyqt will leave for DreamHack in something like 6 hours. So I think he's very happy that he's finally having the chance to go out. And let me check. Yeah, Beastyqt said that he was seeded the 3rd in groups, but yeah, he's better than some of the mine seeded. So let me see where Beastyqt is actually. Beastyqt, where are you? I want to see his group exactly. If I remember, it was a pretty hard group. Yeah, his group is kind of hardcore. Complexity Naniwa, Empire Happy, Empire Beastyqt, and Chiara. And let's see what Naugrim is. What's Naugrim's group? Oh, Staple is also playing in DreamHack. Oh, Naugrim is in group O. So he's in the same group with Huck, Tarson, Titan, and Naugrim. He's the last seeded one. And this is also pretty... I think Naugrim can take out Tarson. However, not sure about Titan. Titan is a Russian Protoss player that that was in number one in Grandmaster for some time. Yeah, and since that Beastyqt also agrees that Titan will win Huck. And Beastyqt just told me that Tarzan is not going, and he is replaced by a girl. So and let me check another group. Group B seems very interesting. Puma, Knight and Osho and Nara. Nara is from Spain. I have no idea who he is, but Puma, I think everyone knows Puma. Knight and Osho. I've casted Osho a lot. Osho is very strong and aggressive Zerg player. It will be very, very close and hard for Knight, and we will have to see exactly. Then Group E also seems a bit interesting. Stefano, Show, Bishu and DBS. Stefano has a clear chance, and I think they will kind of fight for the second spot. So Show, let's see what he can do. DBS is also a pretty strong German Terran player. He also tried to qualify for the league, but I think Goody beat him. And Group F, Don, Rai, Gu, Lalush, Sarans and Star Eagle. It will be hard for Star Eagle. You can see Star Eagle play in the league tomorrow with Dimaga. And yeah, I'm curious what Star Eagle will do. Then Group G, Nerkio, Hypro, Nama and Kenzie. Kenzie, poor fellow, not sure what he will do, but Hypro, I see that Hypro is on a roll, and of course Nerkio is pretty strong. And Nama, did I heard that Nama is not going or something? Not sure, but Group J, or maybe Satini is not going. Group J, Hero, TLO, Satini, Safelo. So waiting for Naugrim to come back. Not sure what he's doing. He asked for 3 minutes. Okay, now Grim said ready, so we will start in like 30 seconds. Let's see if waiting for Beasty to... Waiting for Beasty to say go. Okay, we are starting right now with the second game. As I've said, 1-0 for Beasty. So, welcome guys to the second game between Naugrim and Beastyqt. We have Naugrim spawning on the bottom left corner and Beastyqt on the top left corner. So kind of a bad choice for Naugrim to spawn. Because the reason why I said it's bad for Naugrim, as you saw on the first game, Beastyqt putting pressure, harassing. Well, this time he can harass with tanks and drops over here, and the natural of Naugrim will not be that pretty. Now again, let's see what Beastyqt will do exactly. Of course, he will add a barrack, so it's not going to be that interesting. But now Naugrim might actually just go for. Is he going for a fast hatchery, or he's just scouting? Okay, he's just scouting with this one. He's setting both overlords to the right path. He's not keeping the second overlord over here just to scout for bunkers. But he is, as I've said, he is setting 15 hatchery for Naugrim. After that, he will probably add the spawning pool. Now it depends. Sometimes he adds a fast extractor just to get that early speed. Of course, it's not going to be that early than the classic build. The classic build for speedlings is when you go something like 14 gas, then you build another drone, and then spawning pool. So when the spawning pool is finished, you will have 100 minerals. But you see that now Naugrim is adding a spawning pool, no extractor yet, and he will find Beastyqt. He's not sending the drone down because the overlord will see if Beastyqt spawned over here. So that's why he sent first cross, and right now over here we have a marine for Beastyqt spawning out. And yeah, barrack, factory, and he's mining from one refinery. And let's see if he's going to add a second refinery. Seems no. And so he might, yeah, he will go for Hellions because he's just adding a reactor. And in the meantime, you see the Beastyqt is even harassing with one marine. He's trying to save that injured drone. He's also staying with the marine over here in the mineral patches, so he won't be able to get surrounded. But the Zerlings pop out. 6 Zerlings for Naugrim. Some people might say it's a bit an over exaggeration, or maybe Naugrim wants to put some pressure. I've seen some Zergs that really love to just stay at 2 Zerlings and try to get drones and so on. We have 20 SCVs for Beasty, 21 drones for Naugrim. He's building 2 more, also a queen on the way, of course, and the classic spine crawler. And yeah, on this map, this is what Naugrim wanted to punish Beasty, because he knows that Beasty is always playing with an expansion. he just got a couple of Zerlings and he is trying to kill that SCV that was building the command center, but no success because the Hellions are out. So Naugrim lost his 6 Zerlings. We have more Hellions popping out, and is Beastyqt going to continue or he will swap right now? Yep, he is swapping, or no? He only lifted them up. And he's getting more Hellions. I think he wants to do a run by. But because of this creep over here, he had the vision with the Hellions. So he knows that there might be more coming. Of course, it's only an intuition. He will also want to put an evolution chamber somewhere around to do a better wall. Right now the command center is done. We have an upgrade to an orbital command. We have a couple of SCV moving over here. And Beastyqt finally swapped and he's getting a 3rd command center. This is totally not a Generalus style of play. So as you can see, he is producing marines over this barrack with a reactor. He is getting tanks and the siege tech. And oh no, he cancelled? He cancelled the siege tech. And he is getting double engineering bay and with double upgrades. +1 infantry weapons and +1 armor. So he will have, his marines will be very upgraded. But it's kind of strange that he cancelled the siege tech. Now, as I've said, what he wants to do is to do that kind of pressure, but you can't do the siege tech pressure over here if you don't have air. And we don't have any starport on the way. He is getting the 2 refineries. And let's see what Naugrim is doing. Naugrim is upgrading to a layer. The layer is at about 50%. He's also adding a macro hatchery. And besides that, there we have a Baning Nest and an evolution chamber. This is the standard timing for the evolution for the Baning Nest. When of course you will get the Baning Nest earlier if you see some heavy marine pressure or something like that. But if it's normal, you want to get the Baning Nest when the hatchery is at about I don't know, 50%, something like that. And by the time the layer is done, your Baning Nest will be done and you will be able to start the Baning speed immediately. Let's see if Naugrim will do that actually. Still poking around with the Hellions. And Naugrim added the Spire, so he might not just go immediately for the Baning speed, or he has the resources right now. And not now, but the Spire is kind of I think it's in a good choice, however, because this is the place that Naugrim will try to round on the Hellions. Nice, good job for Naugrim. This is the place that Naugrim will reinforce. If he would have placed the spawning pool over here, it will be very risky because Beastyqt will maybe drop. I don't know. I think I've seen a game with Beasty lately, and he basically didn't do any drops. Naugrim using a queen only for creep tumors. That's kind of nice. He will have a pretty decent creep spread. And as you can see, Beastyqt is mining from the 3rd base. He also added an armory and he is researching the vehicle weapons +1. But from what I see, he will remain to play bio. We have a counter attack over here for Naugrim. Not that many Zerlings, so I'm not sure if it's kind of a good idea to just go. Maybe right now when the tank is unsieging. Or no, Beastyqt is preparing for it. Careful Naugrim, careful. Kind of hard to... it's very hard to engage with Zerlings versus Beastyqt because he's always doing the marine dance and you can't actually... this missile turret, bam, exploded. Beastyqt is always doing the marine dance. So as you can see, a lot of creep tumors over here. Now Green spreading the creep. He's taking the 3rd base and the 4th base at the same time. I like this overlord position. It's always a good idea to have vision over here because you can be abused. Protoss player can put a pylon over here and just warp in on your near your bears. That the tank, the Terrans can put a tank down and so on. And the mutants are out, of course. This missile turret died almost instantly, but the Thor is out, and Naugrim is forced to retreat. And yes, Sensor Tower, Beastyqt is seeing that he wants to play this passive game. This allows Naugrim to get bases and get the economy. Let's see how Naugrim plays with that. We saw the first game he was under heavy pressure. Trying to snipe. Oh! Do it, do it, do it! He managed to snipe the tech lab that was researching Steampact. Getting a few hits on some of the mutants. But yeah, nice turret position. Of nice turret placement over here. Anyway, let's see what Naugrim is doing. He's getting more mutants, he's researching pathogen glands, and he's researching Zerg melee attack level 2. He also has +1 for mutas, and Carapace +1 just finished. So basically Naugrim is allowed to do everything he wants. Now it's going to be very important on how exactly Naugrim will deal with Beasty when Beasty will move out. Of course, Naugrim will be the first one that's going to be maxed out. He's 187 versus 151, so maybe he wants to do some kind of harassment soon or something. Not sure. Does he have bailing speed? Yeah, he researched bailing speed. He is upgrading to a hive in case you didn't notice, and he already started the +2 melee attacks. So I think I've said that before. Anyway. He will have the hive on time ready for the +3, and he will also research pathogen glands, and no, not pathogen glands, adrenaline glands, sorry. A lot of glands for the Zerg. Poor Overlord. Scouting Overlord died. Now Grim expanding yet again. I'm not sure why Beasty doesn't. Of course, in this situation it's not a good idea to do drops, because now Grim has map control and your drops will just be spotted. But I haven't seen Beasty do drops, and it was on Shattered Temple like 2 weeks ago, something like that. He can try to do some harassment. Anyway, 38 banings on the way. And Beasty's army will be 3-3, +2 for tanks, and with a couple of Thors in the composition. As you can see, he's adding more barracks, and he will produce a shitloads of marines. Now let's see how Beastyqt will deal with this. A lot of spine colors over here, getting some damage on the marines, but of course with the medic bags it's not going to matter too much. Beastyqt is preparing to do a flank or a counter attack. He will try to defend with this army, and as you can see, Beastyqt is already sieging up. We have counter attack over here with a lot of banings and tanks, and he's also moving in with a shitload of banings. A nice fungal of a couple of marines. They are on red right now, but there are still the Thor died, and a lot of marines are on red. But careful with the, oh my god! Look at how many overlords. This is now. Grim is pulling out a cyclone. Yeah, ouch, he's totally supply blocked, total blunder by Naugrim. He killed a few marines. He's still continuing to stop the reinforcement and kill a supply for Beasty also, but Beasty is already 200 on the supply count, so even if he loses a few, Naugrim still has more problems with the Overlord. As you can see, Naugrim's base is under attack right now. He can't produce any. Okay, he's producing a couple of stuff now because he lost a lot of army. Another Overlord got down. Careful with these infestors. Knife fungal again. A couple of mine died, but with the manic bags, the manic bags are run out of energy right now. And as you can see, Naugrim is still raining chaos over Beasty. Beasty adding more missile to it. Now Naugrim is not responding yet. The natural died, but and we also had an attack over here. So this hatchery died. We also have an attack on the third base. 3 Marines are pretty scary. With steam also. As you can see, look how the drones are dying. And right now we only have 3 tanks and a couple of Marines. So I can say that Naugrim dealt with Beasty's pressure. But at the same time, Naugrim is kind of destroying the production buildings of Beasty. So basically, I think Naugrim has an advantage right now. Yeah, he dealt with the tanks also. Nicely done. I heard yeah, some bannings hits on a couple of Marines. Not too many Marines anyway. And I like what Naugrim is doing right now. The Tor is on the way somewhere. Okay, the one Tor is out, and Naugrim needs to Magic Bow right now. A lot of the mutants are on red, so he can't Magic Bow. He needs to run away, and he's doing that. He's going to harass this base also. But we also have a bunker over here. Beastyqt prepared for it. So no more mutants for Naugrim, only 2. He lost this base and this base. He's still mining from this one. He's totally is mined out on this base. He has adrenaline gland, so the Zerlings are pretty powerful right now. But it was somehow maybe like an even game. And plus 3 vehicle weapons on the way. Terran building armor also on the way for Beasty, and Naugrim is researching Zerg melee attacks level 3. So Naugrim is starting to mine again. He will expand soon, but he has no resources right now. Problems with the overlords. He had 200 of overlords, but right now he lost a shitload of them. And he's doing a counter attack over here, but no Zerlings. He's trying to take down the command center, and Beastyqt moves it's moving back. Beasty has pretty decent upgrades right now. And still not sure. Naugrim can't actually engage Beasty's army right now. Naugrim needs the numbers, of course. Ooh, nice fungal. Whoa, very nice fungal. Too bad that he doesn't have another one. But he will drain the Manic Vex out of energy. The mines will be... yeah, they will be totally healed up. Okay, Naugrim taking the natural again. He's still mining from this one, but he's not mining gas. Ouch. Mining gas with only 2 drones over here. And let's see what Beasty sees right now. He knows about this base, but he can't deal with it right now. Nice fungal again on a couple of Manic Vex. And we have those mines that are going to do some harassment. And 30 Zerlings right now. None of this base, and this base will probably fall down. Beasty is going directly for the drones, of course, and we have a couple of corruptors out. Maybe he wants to deal with the Magic Vex, but of course, let's see if he has the greatest power. We also have a drop in the main base for Beasty. The Zerlings are here, however. Plus 3 will finish soon, and yeah, Naugrim has a greater spire, so he will upgrade to Broodlord soon when he will have resources. Boot players have problem with resources. But Beastyqt is being very careful. He is producing costs right now, so he is doing the classic move. So Naugrim still has a decent creep spread, almost near Beasty's base. We also have a harassment over here, so Beasty is finally starting to do drops when Naugrim does not have a man control. Naugrim is doing drops, so he's forced to defend with the Zerlings. So as soon as the Zerlings were a bit too late, the hatchery fell down, and as you can see, Beasty is now retreating. Lots of mules. Let's check down the income. Oh my god. Yeah. Mules OP, oh my god, Terran easy mode. This is how some people say it. And now Beast is moving out again. Naugrim still can't manage to deal with everything. Here we also have another drop over here. That got spotted by the overlords. So he will try to take it down with the corruptors. And yeah, nicely done. But we also have a drop over here. He took care of it with the Zerlings and the Infestors. And I also hear a couple of Banings here. There they are. Just a couple of Banings just to defend, in case Beasty comes to do drops again. So Beasty is going to push out soon. And not sure how this will work out for Naugrim, because Beasty has a shitload of ghosts. Decent fungals on the ghost, but of course the ghost has more health. I hear more morphing. Yeah, the broodlords are morphing, but they will be easily sniped by the ghost. Good force field, not force field, sorry, fungal. And yeah, now Naugrim is forced to retreat again. We also have a drop over here, but there is no expansion. And those drones are going to be found. As you saw, a small harassment over here with the broodlord, but Beast is doing snipes. Oh my god, nice fungal. Where are these? Yeah. And another fungal. Careful with the broodlord, 50 hit points left. Beasty managed to kill all the drones that were hiding over here. And now Grimm's army is all around. Still better income for Beasty. Beasty is only mining from this base. So this base is kind of important. That's why now Grimm is attacking it. Oh, look, a couple of free medic vacs with full energy. Nice. Let's see if he's going to be able to take them down. He's not attacking with yeah, finally attacking with the corruptor, but the army is coming right now. Oh my god, nicely done by Beasty, by Naugrim. Bad for Beasty, because right now he has no medic vacs, but he also doesn't have too much bio, only the ghosts with full energy. Ouch. So the game is still going. Now Beasty is expanding over here. I still remember when Naugrim had the base here. And right now Naugrim has huge problems. As you can see, he can't take this base. Bam, under attack. Let's see if he's going to cancel. Yeah, he cancelled. This is why you want to have vision, but of course it's not going to matter too much right now, because Naugrim knows that there is stuff over here. And Beastyqt is moving forward. The ghosts are cloaked. Nice fungal on the ghost. No medic vex, so the fungals would matter. Nice EMPs. The bangs are moving out. Oh, they killed a shitload of units, but there are still a lot of ghosts. And yeah, no chance for the broodlords. More broodlords pop out right on time. Let's see if they will manage to kill anything. Nope. And Beasty still has around 12 or 13 ghosts, 14 ghosts in total, and that's the good game. Whoa! Let me see if sc2ro is over here. Yes, sc2ro is here. So I've told Naugrim good luck to DreamHack. He has an interesting group. and so I'm talking with let's see what the next game will be.